Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, in his lob, in his mind, continuously. Okay? His words were softer than oil, yet were drawn swords, and those swords are his blessing. And yes, we're talking about Edom, okay? The wicked. Call Holayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be titled, He'll Kill for More. I want more, more, more. That's all he knows. And his belly is never full, okay? This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Astroth. A bastard, an illegitimate child. He does not belong on that property. It was not given to him as a blessing. It was given to Jacob, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Okay? The speckled birds that look like other nations, but your father heritage, his lineage, his seed comes directly back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's our land and much more. Okay? Overall, we're going to possess the world. But that was our given land. And a bastard, an illegitimate child is there right now doing all type of blasphemy. All right? Basically. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and we believe we're here. Okay? Once again, Elder Apostle Tahar has deemed this the hopeful year of Jacob's salvation, all right? Which means the return of Yahushua and the host, the army, okay? And also the year of Esau, Edom's demise, okay? Which is the same conclusion. Yahushua returning with the host, all right? The angels, the army. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not a man that he can lie. Though it tarry, yeah, it used to. It was tarrying. Okay, I'm 47 years old. I remember not seeing anything move at the time at the way it's moving now. You know, so many stories that you can barely keep up. Where's the investigation that happened here, that happened there? It's man, for real. I mean, we can go back to that one school shooting, the volley, where they never gave us conclusions to why it was such sloppy effort. Okay, but anyway, we passed those days. It's not tarrying. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. These are the times we in 2025. It's not tarrying. All right. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble is, and the door is busted open. Jacob trouble meaning we'll be delivered from that trouble. The election, the starting at the house of the 144, the men set up by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the 12,000 of the 12 tribes, and then the masses, the 1/3. Okay. Because our nation is innumerable, okay? But the 1/3. Okay. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. And this is going directly to Edom. You know, once again, every day must be Halloween because he wants to put on everybody else's identity but himself, okay? To hide the true nature of him, the serpent. But the just shall live by his faith. His faith in what? Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, that draconian measurement that he's dealt across this world, okay? And it's only increasing and increasing. His meaning, his way of law, his way of theory, his way of rulership. Remember, he was given that blessing to rule by. I mean, he was given that sword as a blessing to rule by. He is a proud man. That's right, because what? He'll drop bombs on you. He'll send drones to you. He'll do anything. He'll cut off your water supply, poison your water supply. You name it. Poison your air, the air that we breathe now. All right, take your food source from you. All right. He is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. All right, remember this part. Neither keepeth at home. That's the focus of this. He'll kill for more, because he neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell. Now, how do you do that? I thought hell is not a place underground. Hell is the condition, man, that mainly you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics has been experiencing due to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. But now the world is experiencing it because it's time for them to. Okay? And is as death and cannot be satisfied. Hey, he'll kill for more and more. All right. He cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations. That's why over here in spiritual Babylon is known as the gumbo pot. Now, while they're over, now this is the capital, but have they not influenced Asia, the majority of the world, Africa? I mean, they've put their imprint on the world and Edom all the way. And this is really speaking to Edom. It's not a spiritual, it's just not a United States of America thing. Edom is worldwide. I mean, you got the EU, the so-called Europe, which actually is the most western part of Asia. It's all Asia, thus says the scriptures. Okay, you have that. You Russia, those are Edomites. So it's worldwide, but the capital still comes back to spiritual Babylon, okay? And their hand has been throughout the world. And then these other motherfuckers, the little hatters, the elites, the real influencers, okay? The least of them, they don't have to have a volume. They got the volume of wealth, okay? So let's get back on this. I want to read that over. Salakia. Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, that's his wicked philosophies, that he's pushed on the whole world. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, okay? And when he heapeth up unto them all the people, what is it causing them to do? Disrespect the Most High, okay? Shall not all those that Salaki, Habakkuk 2:6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him? And now that's part of the curses that happened to you, Yasharala. Once again, Deuteronomy 28, read up on it. That's why we got these bywords and whatnot. Now they got the ultimate word, terrorists. And that's what they're known as. They've been exposed. And say, woe unto him, destruction, chaos, okay, devastation, to him that increaseth that which is not his. Bingo. That's what, once again, he'll kill for more, okay? How long? And to him that laddeth, increases himself with thick clay, okay? And that clay goes into debt, all right? And spiritually, what is that debt? It's all the iniquity that he's caused, and all the abomination and blasphemy that he's caused in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, okay? That debt, all right? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? and thou shalt be as booties unto them. That's right. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Okay, and remember, there's 18 nations. So Edom is just one nation. I don't care what tribe they from, they're just one nation. All together, they have spoiled all the nations, all together. Okay, whatever branch, whether you be of whatever the Germans are, I don't know all their nations and can break them down like that. Neither do I care to. I'm more concerned with you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, and learning who we are. But I know Amalek when I hear it. You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, that's a different category. Read Psalms 83, where he broke down all the nations that are against us, starting with Edom, and then he turned around and mentioned his damn grandson amongst the other nations. Amalek, how personal can you get? We're going to find out how personal Yahweh Shem Yahushua can get. Okay? Habakkuk 2 and 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, which they do all day to this day. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Okay, what goes around comes around, because of a man's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all the dwelling therein. Woe to him that covereth an evil coverance. Now, come on, look at these motherfucking ish people. We know who I'm talking about. Look at them. That's not them. To his house, that he may set his nest on high. That's what they always trying to do, increase their status and put you down for them. And they step on them too. Okay? Remember, they destroy them to get to where they want to be. That he may be delivered from the evil of Salakia, from the power of evil. So let me read that 9 again. Habakkuk 2 and 9. Woe to him that covereth an evil coverance to his house. Okay? That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. But who can deliver you from evil but Yahweh Shem Yahushua? No one. Thou hast consulted shame to his house, and his house is his heritage, his people, by cutting off many people. Once again, there's 18 nations, okay, and he was given the sword, and has sinned against thy soul. You know what soul that's in him, all right? Now let's get it. Fair use, 107, fair use copyright. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly for educational purposes. I pray that this is edifying. Shalom.
Of the Middle East. Our decisions and the courage of our soldiers have redrawn the map. But I believe that working closely with President Trump, we can redraw it even further and for the better. I believe that we can strengthen security, broaden the circle of peace, and achieve a remarkable era of peace through space. The decisions we made in the war have already changed the face of the Middle East. Our decisions and the courage of our soldiers have redrawn the map. But I believe that working closely with President Trump, we can redraw it even further and for the better. I believe that we can strengthen security, broaden the circle of peace, and achieve a remarkable era of peace through space. The decisions we made in the war have already changed the face of the Middle East. Our decisions and the courage of our soldiers have
Okay, so you see I let some of those comments roll. The people are waking up to this man's wickedness. This ain't no lovey-dovey thing. They're being exposed. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is put the spirit, put the Rakah on his nation, okay, on the seers to see, and he's also poured his spirit out on the other nations to at least have a little understanding to wake up, okay, outside the 2/3 of our nation, all right? That's another story. This is the book of Isaiah, but you see what he's saying. We're going to change the map. How is he changing the map? Through bombs, missiles, destruction, chaos, okay? This is the book of Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe unto them They're called evil good and good evil. Now, if you didn't just take that from what I displayed, okay, we're changing the map and we're going to change it again. Okay, we're going to keep increasing that which is not ours. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitterness for sweet and sweet for bitter. Okay, death to accomplish death, genocide to accomplish Argo. Okay, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes. If that's not Amalek, if that's not Edom, who else is it? Who else is it? They have the God complex. We own it all. They stole our fucking identity, man. That's why, man, I'm not going to call them, I'm going to call them who they are. They're ratish. They come from New York sewers, okay? And they're not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're just radish. They're Splinters people, I guess. Okay? Shit, man. And what did he teach them? War. That's what they do. War. Okay? Isaiah 5:21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own way, in their own sight. And by the way, Salakia, I got to get this one more time because I wanted to make a point and I didn't make it.
Redrawn the map. But I believe that working closely with President Trump, we can redraw it even further and for the better. I believe that we can strengthen security, broaden the circle of peace, and achieve.
Guess what he's talking about? Bala, baby. That's Tel Aviv. That's the star. That's where he was just broadcasting from, right here.
Look, changed the Tel face Aviv, of the Middle East.
Okay?
Our decisions
now peep
and
this
the
out.
courage of our soldiers have redrawn the map.
Now listen, he's broadcasting from Tel Aviv. What did I just read? Zechariah 9:6, a bastard shall dwell in Astroth. There's Astroth right there. Tel Aviv, Astroth. They still there, right? Now what's down here? Gaza, the strip, where you see that white little paint. That's where they're trying to get. I mean, they're increasing that does not belong to him. Okay? Shit, man. Isaiah 5:21. Woe unto him that are wise in their own eyes and prudent and stand fast in their own sight. Okay, they're not men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but they wasn't designed to be at all. This is the book of Romans 9. And 12. It was said unto her that the elder shall serve the younger, Rebekah, the mother of Esau and Jacob. So the elder, Esau came out first, read all over, shall serve the younger, Jacob, Yasharallah. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. As it is written, Jacob I have loved. Who made this statement? Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. But Esau have I hated. Okay? So you do all the justification you want to do to bring Esau into the fold of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, when he said, it is written. All right? Matter of fact, Salakia. Here we go. Malachi, chapter 1. The burden of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Salakia. The burden of the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to Yasharallah by Malachi. Okay? I have loved you, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yet ye say, wherein have thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, his twin brother, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yet I loved Jacob, okay? And I've hated Esau, and I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, okay? And guess what? He's going to do it again. That was his round one. He's going to do that again, along with his son Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, along with the other nations, okay? I just wanted to bring that out. So back to Romans. So it was written, okay? Once again, repetition throughout. Romans 9 and 12 or 13. As it is written, Jacob I have loved, we just read it, but Esau I've hated. What shall we say then? Is it unrighteousness with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua forbid. Hell no. Okay? This is all his creation. It's his structure. It's his setup. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy, Kasad, on whom I will have mercy. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, he chose Yasharallah, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Once again, he chose us. Now I'm a Hebrew hopscotch for vocab Malone down to 21. Have not the potter, the creator, the potter, power over the clay, okay, of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor, Jacob, and another unto dishonor, Esau. Okay, so what's the clay? The clay are the seeds that came out of Isaac, okay, into Rebekah, and she conceived what? Twins. All right, and the vessels is what? Jacob for honor, Esau for dishonor. Okay, now 22. What if, willing to show his wrath and make his power known, Alessandra, great like demon power, okay, one of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's title, known, endureth with much long suffering the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. Okay, and you know what that means? We have to be patient. But we already read, though it may tarry, it's not going to tarry. We here. We in these times. The water Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua that he have taken against Babylon, spiritual Babylon, that is, the United States of America, and his purpose that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock, okay, the least of the flock, surely the least of the flock, who is that? The one who United States of America got their arms around right now, the Ish people, Amalek, shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Now, you know what? It's not a mystery why Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua will be having the least of them draw them out. It's the damn elites. Who they are? They're the elites. They're the primary enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, spiritual Babylon, the earth shall be moved, and the cry is heard amongst the nations. Okay? Now, this is just an example of how he's going to carry this out. This is just a slight example of how he's going to carry this out, because remember, they're over there genociding Ishmael, mainly, and Elam. So here's just a proportion, all right? 2nd Esdras 15 and 28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, okay? Which is actually Western Asia, all right? Or Central Asia, where it's all going to go down. But it is the east proportion of the world, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots. Okay, who is that? Ishmael, Elam. Okay, Ishmael mainly. All right, all those Arabians, for real, all of them. And what have they been doing? They have not been getting along, but we're gonna read about that. They've been, Ishmael's a madman. It's in the scriptures, and he's always been. Okay, so I'm gonna read this again. 2nd Esdras 15 and 29. Where the nations of the dragons, okay, Ishmael's people, and of Arabia shall come out with many chariots. Okay, and we know what those chariots stand for today. Many war equipment. All right, you name it. And the multitudes of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth. And that wind goes into devastation, by the way. Straight up, every time you hear that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Okay? And I'm going to slide down to 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, especially over there in that land, remembering their nature. What does that mean? Remembering their nature, who they are. We're all Ishmael. Okay, just like we're the 12 tribes of Yasharallah, Edom has their tribes, Ishmael has his. They're the children of Ishmael, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, just like he said he would put hooks in Gog and Magog, Russia, to turn them back. All right, turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. Who is them? Edom. Okay, Edom, the little hatters that's over there causing chaos over there. All right, trying to go at arms with all of them. Hey, once again, I'm gonna go back up here, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the winds upon the earth. Salakia. And the reason why that is once again, we've already read, the least of the flock shall draw them out. Okay? So, I'm going to end this up. I pray this has been edifying with Exodus. Salakia. Exodus 17 and 14. And Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ear of Joshua the prophet. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek. Who is Amalek? The grandson of Esau, the least of the flock, the ones you see with all the power today from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called it Yahweh Nessi. For he said, because Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai has sworn that Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So ain't no way around it. And that's how it's going to end, and that's how it's going to play out. I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.